Yeah, been at the bottom so long, but like the difference in the mindset of like, you be at the bottom, you thinking you stuck, right? But if you really trying to push through that shit and prevail and shit, and you look at that like, man, I've been at the bottom. I was holding the whole thing down from the bottom. You know what I'm saying? And came up from that. Holding the whole shit on your shoulders, you know what I'm saying? So on the way and the starting to push it up from the bottom, like the first initial movement, so I'm starting to visualize, like having visions of new type of shit, you know what I'm saying? Ready to put it down, and I just start thinking all type of shit, like if I had a shorty, you know what I'm saying, or like just fully finessing that, you know what I'm saying, just flaunting the way that it was meant to be type shit, you know what I'm saying? And it's kind of like CB4, they was in the car with the tape, you know what I'm saying? That's a dream, like motherfuckers be dreaming that shit, and then the tape got ate up. Like those is the type of obstacles, like as an analogy of this shit, you know what I'm saying? So at some point you ain't dreaming, you making a tape now, you know what I'm saying? So that's what this whole shit's supposed to be about type shit, you know what I'm saying, when I'm showing you this shit. Like, yeah, you know what I mean? Like and having like the Japanese cuisine, shorty, she be having whatever right now off the menu type shit. And it's like, don't let me find out shorty bugging. You know what I mean? Having all this shit, and then she talking about she don't want, she ain't in the mood for this type shit. You know what I'm saying? Cause fuck, you want a peanut butter sandwich? Nah, you know what I'm saying? I think that would be the shit that fucked this up, you know what I'm saying? And like the multi-millionaires and billionaires, like, that could just keep flaunting this shit. Though, how, you know what I mean? Like, so from the bottom, and the main competition is the top level, you know what I'm saying? And they just ready to burn money to do this shit. Like, I'm not really trying to turn this into a whole Judgment Day Terminator type, you know what I mean? But I'm just saying, like, why wouldn't you, be working with and grateful for, when if you did have this, who was paying for this shit? You was paying for your own shit? You know what? Then I fucked it up, you know what I'm saying? But like, you got spoiled. See, people don't want to hear that part, you know what I'm saying? Now everybody was feeling this shit until then all of a sudden when we started counting packets, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I don't like saying all of it, because motherfuckers be trying to count, you know what I'm saying? Type, yeah. I don't know, this shit ain't even really like, it sound aimless though,